Hey guys, I'm live. I'm live on my front porch of my trailer trash. Just kidding. I just got out of the shower, so my hair is drying. I'm gonna have to be combing it a little more than I would if it were dry, because when it's wet, it kind of starts shaping itself for how it's going to be when it's dry. And if you comb it when it's wet, as opposed to just letting it dry without combing it, it'll be a different shape, and it's a better shape if you comb it a little more than usual when it's drying. For me, I found that at least. How you guys doing? So let me just talk about this. I'm going to do this fun little front porch lives sometimes, where I play and talk. And the reason why I'm able to do that, I only own electric guitars. I don't own an acoustic. Gave it away. But I wanted to do that. And it forced me. I wanted to give it away. About this honey tone, it's burgundy color, or maybe it's, I don't know, auburn color. Little micro amp, little teeny amp. It's actually battery powered, so you could take this on a walk and not even be plugged in, and it would still play. Of course, you'd have to have your guitar and your cord and strap around your, hold the guitar around your neck probably. But this is portable. It's got a battery thing, not a AC adapter or whatever. And it even comes with one battery. It comes with a 9-volt battery. I'm gonna have to get some more 9-volt batteries for when it dies, or if it's already dead, then I guess this whole video will be different than it might have been otherwise. So I'm gonna put this little amp real close to you guys so you guys can hear it, and I won't make too much noise with the neighbors, I don't think, because it's a little amp. And plus you guys are gonna hear it really good because it's gonna be right next to the phone, at least close to the phone. And I'm gonna make these playing and talking and whatever I wanna do. It's not like in the studio, and I mean, in the hippie room, I'm always formal. I'm always like, well, I'm either recording or talk, but from the bedroom, I'm usually talking, but I don't mix things up. I don't do a lesson and then play. I just play or do a lesson. But I thought about it, and I think just for being in the front porch, I'll be a little more informal than that. I can just play and talk and just chat and have fun front porch time in the mornings once in a while. See if you guys like that. If you do, I appreciate you liking it. So here's the input to the amp. And then I got one pick, Jim Dunlap. Oh, I didn't bring my Allen wrench just to set up the guitar if it needs it. It's one of my Jim Dunlap Jazz 3 black picks. Hope the guitar's in tune, or whatever else needs to be done. I don't have my Allen wrench out here. So I'm going to turn the amp on. It's got a drive button, knob, a tone knob, and off on volume knob. Oh, watch it be dead. Watch the battery not be working. Which I didn't even check, did I? I didn't check. I may have to go see if I can find a battery. I'm going to leave the phone playing if I do this. Maybe it just isn't in, maybe the battery just isn't inserted correctly. Is that the case? Yes, it is. It comes with a battery, a brand new one, but you have to put the battery in. It doesn't come already ready to play. So see, it did work out. So far, so good. So get to open up the battery. It's a new one. So that's a good sign it being a new one, because it should make it through the session today, and I'm going to get some 9-volt batteries today on my walk. But I think it's cute and cool to come out here. It breaks up the routine of just always being in the same rooms, doing the same. I'm not saying I'm the same. I don't do literally the same thing. I'm not putting myself down, but just why not try something different, Okay, is this able to? Is this easy to open? I'm live in front of you guys, and I can barely open a battery. But I'm doing it. Okay, so that's trash. I'm gonna stay here. I won't get up and put it in the trash, but I'll put it up later. And I got some staff paper at Bertrand's Music too, so I might want to do some videos where I write on staff paper with you guys, compose like literally on staff paper, like Mozart would do. Not that I'm Mozart, of course. Yeah, right. Jimmy's Mozart, sure. I do channel him though now. And you know what? There's this funny story. It's not funny like comedy, funny, haha, but it's kind of cool. Is that there we go. Is that they play jazz a lot at the Old Town Front Street, where you walk back and forth. And finally it sunk in, and I can actually dig jazz. I kind of like it. I was grooving to the jazz that they played were playing at Old Town Front Street, and then a second or two after I started grooving, maybe a minute, I started grooving to the jazz. They just stopped. The jazz music just stopped, like quiet on the Old Town Front Street. Okay, well, sorry for grooving. Every music can have value, even mariachi music and Spanish Mexican music, or then there's what do you call it? Flamenco music. Chick Corea said one time that he thinks flamenco music might be the blues music of the other side of the world. Chick Corea said that. I thought it was a brilliant thing to say. Like flamenco, which Spanish type music, could be the blues music of maybe Brazil. It's their blues, and that's cool. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with polkas? What's wrong with classical music? What's wrong with jazz too? Jazz also. Jazz. Okay, so let's turn it on. See what we have here. It has a volume. The guitar also has a volume. This chord might not work. I may have to get it. It did work. This chord's going to be just for this setup, for now at least. And this, I'm going to leave this out in front of my house. So if anybody wants to steal an amp, I'll know you were here, but you can come on over and steal my amp from me. How's that sound for a good turn of events? So here's the tone now. I'm adjusting the tone now. That works a little bit. You get a tinny tone, or you get a more of a heavier tone if you change it. Gain, distortion. That's not bad for a little amp, eh? Don't bother the people. They're the people. I'm not a person. I don't want to bother the people. I'm a dog here. You guys can hear that. As I'm discussing and playing, I have made 5 music breakthroughs lately. One was channeling. I'm able to channel Mozart now. I'm able to get into jazz. That's number 2. I realize that the natural minor scale is a great scale. It's even better a lot of the time, at least sometimes, if not more, at least a lot of the time, than the harmonic minor scale or the melodic minor scale. And then I've been working on my alternate picking. I think I've made progress there. And then it came to me the other day. It came to me after doing Living Color Trilogy yesterday. It came to me that I really do have an ear for chords. CHORDS. I actually have an ear for chords. And I never thought about it that way before, nor did I realize that or think about that. And now that I believe, that I have an ear for chords, I believe I'm a better rhythm player. I believe I've stepped up to the plate as far as playing rhythm guitar. All shredding and notes. Music, sometimes I play chords. My alternate picking is getting better. Like I said, I like the natural minor scale. Here's an E natural minor scale. This is beautiful to me. These are from Porch. I can't take a picture. It's live. Yes, the natural minor scale sounds pretty to me. No fake, no exotic stuff to make it sound weird or anything, but it sounds good. And then when you're ready to maybe now E natural minor. I like maybe you can go to the relative major, which is G major. Same notes, but focus on a different tonic. back to E minor, or maybe change keys altogether. Go to A minor. Modulated down up E, F, G, A. You made modulated a flat. I'm going to go to the relative great major of that, which is C major. It's a different sound depending on which tonic you're thinking of. And there's not really, music would survive if there were no harmonic minor. You could still make good music without harmonic minor. Hear the minor in that? You know, that's sufficient to me. You don't need the harmonic minor is cool though, and it's good that it exists, and it's good that you can choose that. But to just say de facto that all minor keys have to be harmonic minor is not only perhaps incorrect, both sonically and theoretically, but limiting, because then you don't get all your possibilities with your minor scales. That only hit me a few days ago on one of my walks. Otherwise, I was like climbing that tree myself. I was like, oh, it's got to be harmonic minor. Well, first of all, I hadn't checked that out. Second of all, I hadn't thought it out. And third of all, I was taking evidence from people rather than doing my own homework, you know? Fingers are wet. But then you can add up the scale. You can do the harmonic minor too, also. So in A natural minor, make it harmonic minor, just make a G sharp instead of a G. Different sounding. Now, how about melodic minor? Now you have to add an F sharp and a G sharp to the A minor scale. Down here. Just here. That's got a cool sound to it too, you know? So that's cool too. And then I discovered through thought that there's one minor or major pentatonic scale in a melodic minor scale. A melodic minor. I have a B minor pentatonic / G major pentatonic in that scale. So I can tap on from an A melodic minor, I can tap on the 19th fret, which is all the way across, which makes it an octave above the B minor pentatonic that's directly above the A melodic minor, and tap it an octave higher up here. And then tap that while I'm playing the notes on the left hand of A melodic minor. See how that sounds? I like that. I think it's cool. Tap B up here. haven't been done. I'm the first person that I know of to play that. Hi, Vince. Good to see you, Vince. Thank you. Good to hear you too. You're welcome. And then, speaking of doing new licks, just over here again. I did a new lick that I think hasn't been exactly done the way I did it the other day, and I'd like to do it, talk about it and do it. I'm going to finish doing my hair here for a second. Steve Vai had a lick on the song Shy Boy from David Roth's 1986 album Even Smile. And Steve plays a great lick on that. I'm going to show you guys a little bit. But what I do is I move the right hand pattern up an octave and try it like that, which is a slightly different sound, and I don't think that's been done, even probably by Steve. But then again, I don't know that. I just don't know of anyone else doing it, but I'd like to try it with you guys. I'm combing my hair a little bit while it dries. All right, so let's do it. So in Shy Boy, hi, morning, good to see you. Thank you. He's in the key of B, and he does a cool thing. He's B straight across is a B Dorian or B minor pentatonic, which can be B Dorian. No, wait, dude, it's D. Okay, I knew something was wrong there. He starts the solo in B, but then he goes to D Dorian in the solo, and all the notes across the 10th fret make a D minor pentatonic scale, which is implied or implies a D Dorian mode. And but then there's an E Phrygian mode to a D Dorian mode, and E Phrygian is also a minor pentatonic. So whenever you're in Dorian, you can go up a whole step and also have a minor pentatonic above that minor pentatonic that's on the root. And so he plays the left hand pattern is going to be the notes all the way across of D minor pentatonic on the 10th fret, going all the way across, along with the E minor pentatonic going all the way across on the 12th fret. The tapping hand is going to play the notes of the E minor pentatonic if it were being played, with the left hand, but only we're tapping it. So rather than he's playing it, he's got and he has E minor pentatonics across, but then with the E minor pentatonic higher notes being tapped as he does it. So let's try that. And then he does this. He goes. So he's constantly tapping two strings. Pattern I just explained. And then chromatically goes up 3 frets higher, and then But what I've learned to do or thought of, let's say I'm in A, now let's say I'm in G and I'm doing that. So I would be G minor, 3rd fret, 5th fret, and then so far so good. That's just doing the same lick in the key of G. What I did or do is go up an octave with the right hand pattern. So I'm going to go up to C. Then we go up to this up here and do it up here. Again. A, so I'm going to do B. Yeah, here we. Oh, okay. A, B, D, 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 D. was in A. Oh, let's do it like this. Oh wait, I didn't do that right. Now I'm going to do it right. So G. The frets right here, so let's do it in G. Octave with the right hand. That is G. So I'm going to go like this. Like that. G. Try to get the tap this time. Yes. Well, here. That was right, actually. There we go. Better at it now. I like it. Now that I've been talking about lead, I'm doing here again. I've been talking about lead. I haven't done this yet. I want to talk about my newfound rhythm guitar chords and rhythm guitar confidence breakthrough, which is really a huge thing. I've known since I was like 16 that I had good ear for notes, but I never knew until a few days ago, that I also have a good ear for chords. And knowing that I have a good ear for chords helps my rhythm guitar confidence, first of all. And it also makes me want to play more rhythm guitar than I normally used to do. I didn't want to play rhythm guitar that much because I didn't have confidence in it, in myself in it. But now I do, and I like to play rhythm guitar henceforth. There we go. So let's just do some chords. groovy chords, bluesy type chords. And then go back to a lead. I'm not explaining all those chords that I'm doing, but they all have explanations, and it just sound groovy, cool chords. And it was actually from learning, from doing the Living Color trilogy and hearing Vernon Reese playing again, and some of it for some songs that I had never learned Elvis is Dead, and I'd never learned Bye before. I had learned Middleman, but I kind of threw that in there too. I realized that I understand what he's doing. Like not just fingers on the fretboard and what fingers he's using and blah blah blah, but I get the sound of the chords he's playing. Like I get what he's doing, and I like the sound of it, and I'm good at it, and I have confidence in that, which then allows me to give myself permission to play rhythm guitar, and makes me confident at doing it, and probably denotes that I'm actually better at it than I was when I didn't realize I was good at, chord, sounds. Having a good chord ear. If not, enjoy it. And then you go back to the lead. Another thing I suggest is move around the neck when you play. Don't just play one position. Move all around the neck. Fun to move around and just be in one place. There's an A door. That was an E door. It was A door. My fingers are drying, which is not supposed to be. There's bending and there's vibrating. I think this is called string stretching and this is called vibrating. You can do both of them. They're the same. I don't know, but I think there's a difference between bending and vibrato. So we can do both in the same way. That's hard to do. Jimi Hendrix on Foxy Lady. Beginning the song, he just has enough sharp on the third string, just vibrates it. Do vibrato and bending with your pinky too. Just do, it's okay to bend with and there's that. Whammy bar, don't forget your whammy bar. You could do a whole year's lessons on whammy bar alone. There's so much you can do with it, so things about it. And then I've done that a little while, and go back to the there's almost infinitely more variety now with my playing, now that I have rhythm guitar aboard, than there was just playing lead. I mean, lead's great. I love lead. If I didn't play lead, I'd quit guitar. I wouldn't even bother to. But I do play lead, but then that's not enough. It's sufficient. It's necessary but not sufficient, as they say in math. It's necessary to play lead. It's even necessary to shred, but it's not sufficient. You can't only do that. You have to be versatile in other ways. You got to be able to sing. You got to have rhythm. You got to know your chords. You got to be able to write songs. You got to be able to write lyrics. You've got to be able to play in a band with people and not get freaked out or whatever. You got to have studio skills. You got to check your ego at the door at the studio, which is not easy to do, especially if you're a hotshot. But you work best in the studio if you leave your ego at the door, like the matter is telling me to do with this new studio gig I'm going to have. And I've already done it in my brain, so it won't be hard to do it in real life. I've already checked my ego at the door figuratively by just thinking it. But then when we get to the studio, I'm going to just go, ego, there you are. Let's go and do some music. The ego only gets in the way at some point. Yeah, it's good to be confident. It's good to practice a certain thing. The matter says a good thing about intelligence. The matter is intelligent. And he said one thing about intelligence, about genius in something, is to do it with dedication, but then back off a little bit when you need to just let it breathe and don't focus on it or don't stress about it or don't obsess with it. That's the hard part. You have the dedication to do it, but the anti-myopic effect to step back a little when you need to. And that's often you do need to. And it's good to be able to, when you do need to, you don't get so close to the problem that you stop there. Step back, watch the process, enjoy it. See it from someone else's point of view. Listen to it. You just take a step back, take a break, relax. Think about it later. Sit on it, sleep on it, walk on it. All those things are cool about talent and genius. Is not just it's both focus and pulling back when you need to. So I love you guys. Peace, love, and all.